Yo, what is going on, guys? Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 7. And for today's video, we have some promo images to go over for The Flash Season 7 Episode 1, titled All's Well That Ends Well. And we have a couple of interesting shots that we need to talk about. But this will obviously be my promo photos breakdown for the promotional images that we got released for The Flash Season 7 Episode 1. Now, by the time I am recording this video, we are exactly 13 days away until the return of The Flash Season 7, but also outside of Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow, we are so close to finally getting the entire Arrowverse back as well. We obviously still need Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, and Stargirl as well if you want to count that, but for now we have Batwoman, we have Black Lightning, we have The Flash Season 7 in 13 days, but then next week we are getting Superman and Lois as well, which is very exciting. And since we are so close for The Flash Season 7 to return to our screens, you would obviously get lots of promotional materials coming in the next few days. So far, we have seen an awesome trailer for the first 3 episodes of Season 7, we got a brand new poster for The Flash Season 7, and just a couple of days ago we got a synopsis released for Episode 1 of Season 7 as well, and last night we got some promo images for Season 7, and guys, this is only the beginning. There will be more coming after a couple of days, but also after an hour they released these promotional images. They have actually posted 2 more promotional images as well, so just keep your eyes up because we will be getting more promo images dropping soon. But since we are so close for The Flash Season 7 to return, we should definitely be expecting one more trailer to drop, as well as some short 15-second teaser trailers as well, because for Superman and Lois, after they released promo images, they started releasing trailers. They dropped like a second long trailer after the other one that we got, and then they started bringing in these short promos to obviously get us all excited, and yes, it is working. So we should be getting those for The Flash as well, and they should be dropping over the next couple of days as well. But before I go over anything, however, you guys don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way. And also make sure to follow me on Twitter if you guys want to be the first people notified on certain Arrowverse news when they drop. But also you guys could see my thoughts on topics which I barely cover on the channel, such as Batwoman, Black Lightning, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl. As for this upcoming season, I am mainly planning on covering The Flash Season 7 as well as Superman and Lois, mainly because those are the 2 shows that I'm most excited for. But also on my Twitter, you guys could see my thoughts on things outside of the Arrowverse as well, such as the DCEU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Star Wars stuff, and even to normal films in general. For anyone interested in dropping a follow, I will link in the description down below. Okay, so the synopsis goes as follows. When an experiment to save Barry's speed backfires, Nash searches for a way to save the Flash and comes up with a dangerous plan. Meanwhile, Iris makes a startling realization inside of the Mirrorverse, and Cecile faces off with Rosa Dillon. Now, I have done a synopsis breakdown for those who don't know, and if you guys want to check that out, I will link in the description down below. Okay, so going over the first promo photo, and on the screen right now, we get the shot of Chester P. Runk. Now, Chester, as we know, is officially a series regular going into Season 7. Meaning he'll be getting more screen time than he had last season. But we see Chester looking at these monitors in front of him, and from another shot in the promo photos, which I will get into just a second, but Chester is in the main area of Star Labs. I think they call it the Cortex, I can't really remember, and he's helping out, which is pretty cool to see. And seeing him have this bigger role as well, it is great. And we then cut to this shot of Chester and Barry, and we do see that this is another angle of the same shot. And we do basically have both of them in that main area of Star Labs again, but it seems like Barry is asking Chester a question in regards to something. We do see Barry still holding his speed gauge, and it's blinking red as well. So as we know, Barry only has 1% of his speed left, so maybe he's asking Chester for ways where he could maintain that speed for a longer period of time. Who knows? But we also know that Barry will be rocking a red sweater for episode 1. And over here, Barry is wearing something totally different. So this could be not in episode 1. This shot could be from episode 2 and could potentially be Barry asking Chester for a way to find a way to go inside of the Mirrorverse in order to save Iris. Because I'm just assuming from the fact that Barry's wearing a different outfit that this is from another episode, not episode 1. Because from the DC Fandome trailer, as I said, we do know that Barry will be wearing a red sweater for episode 1. Not that he can't obviously change his clothes, he could very much do that. But I'm pretty sure that this is a shot from episode 2. But we then get this other shot of Barry looking at something, no idea what, because it's obviously zoomed into his face, so it's hard to tell. But we do know that Chester was looking at something on a monitor, so if we piece it together, and if this is the same shot, Barry asks Chester for something, and Chester searches for the answer, and maybe this shot is just Barry staring at the monitor and looking at the answer of what Chester showed him. Who knows? We then get the shot of Allegra Garcia, and once again, just like Chester, she has been up to a series regular as well, which is great. Now, Allegra in this shot almost looks like she's confused, or at least she's figured out something. And because we get these classic arguments between Nash and Allegra, I think this will be like the 5th, as in the trailer we do see them arguing once again. What a shocker. But this could be maybe like she finds out a secret from Nash, and then she goes to confront him about it. I'm not entirely sure. Now, once again, we have 2 shots linking together. So we have Nash over here in the med bay, and he has his arms crossed and he's looking at someone. And from another shot, we do see Barry over here, and Barry is also in the med bay. So you can tell that Nash is looking at Barry over here. Now, the interesting thing about Barry in this shot is that he is wearing glasses, and not just normal glasses, not like his vision is bad or anything, but this is Eobard Thawne, aka the Reverse Flash's glasses. But I'll get to why this could be later on, but the synopsis does mention that Nash comes up with a dangerous plan, so maybe this could be what it's a reference to. I'm not entirely sure. And he is wearing the red sweater over there as well, so this is clearly a shot from episode 1. Now, at the back, you do see some brainwaves by the looks of it, and on the left, you do see like a monitor of like a person standing pinpointed on one of the points in the waves. So maybe Nash's plan is to use Thawne's glasses so Barry could transfer his consciousness temporarily inside of Thawne's, so he could obviously ask for help in regards to the artificial speed force, or something along those lines at least. Because in the trailer we do see Barry talking to like a Harrison Wells or something like that, so maybe this is what the glasses could do. I'm not entirely sure. It could also be that Barry uses these glasses because there could be some hidden text within these glasses on how to create a new speed force in some way. It is a very weird shot, but I am very intrigued to see what is going on. Maybe these glasses allow Barry to control him from losing his speed. But we then cut to Nash over here, and he's reading something. Maybe this could be so he could help Barry in his predicament, as we do know that in the synopsis it says Nash finds a way to save the Flash. So he's probably looking for ways where he could save Barry, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Or because this is a Nash-centered episode, because the title of the episode is actually called All's Well That Ends Well. So this could be for him searching for answers in regards to the whole Harrison Wells situation in his mind. Maybe it could be a reference to that. But he is in the Central City Citizen, because we do see Allegra with him as well. So maybe Nash is over there with Allegra, and Allegra is just there to help him out with something. I'm not entirely sure. Now, going by the synopsis and the DC Fandome trailer, we knew that Cecile was going to have a storyline of her own. After all, she is now a metahuman attorney, and she's dealing with a very familiar metahuman that we have seen before, Rosa Dillon, aka The Top. And we do know that those two will be getting some sort of a conflict. We don't know exactly what it is, but we will be seeing it obviously when we watch the episode. And we do know that both of them are telepaths, and Top does something to Cecile during the DC Fandome trailer, whether she uses her powers to just escape the place, or she unlocks more of Cecile's powers, and we will be getting the storyline with Cecile when we dive deep into those powers. I'm not entirely sure, but it is very interesting. And we do also know that Top will be joining Blackhole for episode 1 as well, as during the DC Fandome trailer, once again we did see her with a Blackhole pin, so she will basically be the villain of the week for this episode, if you will. But lastly, we do get the shot of Barry and Iris having this takeaway Big Belly burger, and this is obviously fake. As we saw in the trailer, we are in the Mirrorverse in this shot, and the Mirrorverse is basically messing with Iris, and this is pretty much Iris just hallucinating this nice dinner with Barry. And we do end off these promo images with this shot of Iris in the Central City Citizen, of the Mirrorverse. So she is not in the normal world, this is still in the Mirrorverse, and she is looking at a laptop. Now if you're wondering, wait a second, how is she able to look at her laptop? It's because we know that when you adapt enough to the Mirrorverse, you will be able to read the text that are reversed. So she is probably going to, like, you know, communicate with someone maybe from the outside world if she finds a way to do so, or maybe she's trying to communicate with Camilla, something along those lines. But we do know that Iris could now read these flipped texts, if you will, from the Mirrorverse. We do know that because we've seen it in episode 19 or 18, I think. I can't really remember, but it was one of those episodes. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Tell me in the comment section down below if you guys have any theories in regards to Barry wearing those Barton glasses, because to be honest, that is the most interesting shot out of these promo images. So I'm very interested to see your thoughts towards all of this and that specific shot as well. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.